Hey guys, it's Ellie, and welcome back to Beauty Hacks, Fail or Holy Grail, where we test out beauty hacks that may be suspicious as to whether they work or not. So let's get started. Today we're doing one from a blog called Delighted Mama, and it is how to make your own nail polish in any color using eyeshadow. So what you need for this one is clear nail polish, eyeshadow, and that's it. So I've got two different clear nail polishes. They're the same thing. I think they only had one of each at the drugstore, so I had to get the different ones, but they're both by NYC Color and they're both clear nail polishes. They're just different bottles, and I think it's just a different line. I also picked up two separate eyeshadows in the same color so that we can test how this works with just a regular, like almost matte. It's a little bit shimmery, but it's mostly matte eyeshadow, and a full shimmer one. This is completely just glitter. So these are both by Wet n Wild. They're both super cheap, and they're just gonna go inside the bottles. So the idea here is that you take the eyeshadow and you pull it out of its little container, you crush it up, and you put it in the clear nail polish, and it's supposed to make a pigmented nail polish for your nails in the color of the eyeshadow you chose. So this is really good if you have like cheap eyeshadow in a color that you wouldn't necessarily wear on your face, or you just haven't used in a long time, or probably even if it's expired, you can put it into the nail polish and use it as a nail polish. Or if you want to match your eye makeup to your nails, this is another way to do it, I think. Let's see if it's a fail or a holy grail, and let's get to it right now. Okay, so I've got my two eyeshadows, I've got my two clear nail polishes. They say to empty a little bit out of the clear nail polishes, so I've done that. Both of these are the same size. They're both 9.7 milliliters. So we're gonna just trust that both will work the same. And here we go. So the first step here is to take it out of the pan and crush it up. I'm gonna start with the not shimmer one because I'm gonna use the same little funnel for both, and I don't want the glitter to get in this one and maybe skew our results. So we're going with the regular one first. Okay, so that first one got powdery real quick. It was super easy to mix that up, and I'm impressed with that. I expected that to be one of the harder steps to go through, so I'm happy that it was easy. Now I'm just gonna put my funnel in here. I'm gonna use this and then just dump it in the funnel. And you can't see the top of this, but I'd rather you be able to see it go into the thing instead of into the funnel. So, I mean, you know what it looks like going into a funnel, so. Alright, so as you can see, that took a few tries to get it all in there, but you know, making cosmetics I imagine is quite messy, and I am not gonna say anything about that. So this is what it looks like right now, and it looks super weird. Isn't this weird? Okay, so I'm just gonna shake it up. Okay, so after a good 3 minutes of shaking this, I think it is evenly distributed. It looks pretty even. I don't see any real clumps in there right now. So I'm gonna put this on the side, let it mix a little bit more while we do the other one, and then we'll try both at the same time. Okay, so the second eyeshadow is pure glitter. As you can see, it's not a loose glitter, it's like a packed glitter, but I think it's gonna make for a really interesting nail polish test. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'm gonna empty it out, I'm gonna put it through the funnel, I'm gonna mix it in, I'm gonna shake it up, and we're gonna get that one going. Okay, pause for a second. The texture of this stuff is way different than the other eyeshadow. This is totally a cream, which is not obvious when you just rub your finger in it and put it on your finger. Like, it must be whatever binding agent they use to make the glitter not loose. When you take it out and move it around, I guess when it heats up, it becomes really, really like creamy. It's not a powder at all. So I don't know what this one's gonna do, but this is gonna be interesting. So I don't think I can use the funnel for this. I think I need to just try to like wipe it in here. Okay, so as you saw, that was quite a struggle, but I got a little bit in there, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so after 5 minutes of shaking and rolling between my hands, I've got it mostly distributed. There are still some large chunks in there, but I think this is way better than I expected. So it looks pretty mixed in. As you can see, it's like just a pink glitter nail polish look now. So I'm gonna just leave the other chunks alone. Hopefully they won't come out when I try to paint my nails, and let's try them both. Okay, so here's what we're looking at from the first matte one. This has 2 coats on it, this has 1. I am really impressed with this. I mean, you get full coverage. It went on really nice. You do get a few clumps in there every once in a while, but they're easy enough to just kind of rub off to the side like this. It dried really fast because it's a dry fast clear coat. So yeah, I give this one a thumbs up. That's super cool. Okay, and now for our shimmery one, let's see how this goes. Okay, so as you can see, I put on way more than I really should have, but I wanted to get as much glitter distribution as possible so we could give it a chance. The glitter action on this is minimal. There's really not a lot in there, but I think if it were a dry, loose glitter, it would be phenomenal. I did take the liberty of putting it on this nail that has color on it already, and it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks like a glitter top coat, and I think it works. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I can't believe that worked. I mean, as you saw, it was a legitimate nail polish once we mixed it in. So I do have to say, as far as the glitter ones goes, I think as long as you use a dry, loose glitter, you're gonna be good to go. Obviously, any cream-based eyeshadows are gonna give you a lot of trouble getting it in and then mixing it in. So I say that's on the eyeshadow, not on the hack. Because the loose, really powdery eyeshadow, the first one, went in like a dream. I mean, it mixed in really well. It's completely mixed in, no clumps, super great. So I think as long as you use a dry, loose eyeshadow that you can just crush up really small, which is gonna be most that are not cream-based, and you give yourself enough time to mix it in, took me 3 to 5 minutes for both of them, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a holy grail. I would use this. If I had an eyeshadow in a sweet color, and didn't feel like going out and buying another nail polish in that color or trying to find that nail polish in that color, I mean, yes, I would totally use this, especially if it were matte, because I don't know about the glitter, I'm not totally sold on that, but the matte I'm super, super, super impressed with. So, holy grail, 100%. Should I just say it again? Holy grail, you know. I'm so excited. Are you gonna use this? Comment down below and tell me if you would do this, if you have done this, or if you would never do this. I don't know. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this beauty hack, fail, or holy grail. I love testing these out for you. Leave me a comment down below with any beauty hacks you'd like to see tried. I will try every single one that you guys leave me. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss a beat, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you all so much. Bye. Anyways, I'm gonna go right now, and they're like, where are you going? Don't you know, do you not get scared that someone's gonna come and do something to you? Like 2 guys are gonna show up and do something to you when you're all alone here in the city working at this place at night? And I'm like, is this where I die?